happy readers! It's Bedtime Stories with Issy. I am reading The Magical Advent Calendar, written by Fiona Simpson-Stober. Now, it's the 13th of December, which means it's day 13. Are you ready to turn the page? The Magical Advent Calendar, day 13. Today is the 13th of December. Ira was still lying in bed when she looked over at her Advent calendar. I wonder where I am going today, she thought to herself. She was really enjoying her little adventures. Some of the things she was learning were going to stay with her whole life. It was freezing cold this morning, so secretly Ira was hoping that she was going somewhere warm in Nashim today. She took her Advent calendar in her hands and looked for day number 13. The picture on the front of the door was a mixture of stunning colours. It looked like a plant, but then again, it could be a fish. The colours all merged into one another, green through blue into turquoise, and there was a shimmer of silver everywhere. Ira tucked her finger behind the door, and as if by magic, she fell backwards. A force stronger than anything she had ever felt before had thrown her to her bed. She stood up again and stared at her mirror. The calendar was nowhere to be seen, but her mirror started to glitter and to sparkle. She was mesmerized by the beauty of what she was seeing. She could hear little voices, but she couldn't see anyone. The colors were spectacular, like nothing she had seen before. The green was warm and soothing. She immediately felt calm. Then she looked again and could see tiny little flowers on the floor of the forest that was slowly emerging out of her mirror. A path started to flow towards her, out of her mirror and towards her feet, and then she heard that beautiful again. Ira, come on, I will show you the magic of Christmas. Hello, who is there? Ira replied, but wasn't expecting an answer. Slowly she walked towards her mirror. She didn't even stop to think, she just followed the path. Suddenly there was a wind behind her and she fell into a spiral. It was so exciting. It felt like being at the fair. She was screaming and laughing, and then with one almighty bump, she landed on a bouncy mushroom. She looked at herself. Her clothes had changed. She was in the most adorable green dress with silver buttons. Her hair had matching ribbons, and her shoes were so shiny she could see her own reflection in them. They were her crystal snowflake shoes. As Ira landed on her mushroom, she smiled. It was warm in Nashim. She could hear water. She looked down, and below her was the most beautiful crystal clear blue water. Ahead of her was clear white sand. The sun was shining, and all that was missing was Micky. I am here. Micky was on a little boat underneath the mushroom. Jump in, Ira. You are going to love what I have to show you today. Ira jumped off her mushroom straight into Micky's boat. It was his glass-bottomed boat again. This time she knew it was, so didn't think she would fall straight through it. They explored the waters below them, and Ira was lost in the wonderful colours she was seeing. Micky, are these corals?" "Yes, Ira, they certainly are. Aren't they beautiful?" "Yes, they are magnificent. Sadly, I learnt about corals in school, Micky. There are some dying because the oceans are warming up, and sadly the acidification is killing them off. I learned that they are very important for a lot of people and marine life who depend on them." "Yes, that is very true, but we can do so much to help the reefs. They really do not need to die off." Micky pulled up their boat next to what looked like a marine farm. "Take these clever people as an example. They have discovered a way to grow coral on Earth and then replant it back in the ocean. This renews the lives of a dying ecosystem and has a huge positive effect on our environment." They drove further. On their way, they passed some dolphins playing in the water. "Oh, Micky, nature is so beautiful. Look at those dolphins. They are spectacular." One dolphin was swimming around their boat. Ira put her hand in the water and all of a sudden there was a big splash. The dolphin had jumped and soaked her. The dolphin then squealed as if it was laughing and swam around the boat like it was dancing. "Oh, Ira, look, she wants to play with you." Ira had never seen a real dolphin before. She was beautiful and very cheeky. Looking ahead, Ira could see a wave coming. She looked again and the water turned into the Snow Angel. "Micky, look, it's Snow Angel. She is saying hello to Ira. She can't be with us today because she is busy, but she always lets you know she is close by. Wherever nature is, there you will find the Snow Angel." Ira smiled. It was a lovely thought to think she always had a friend close by, someone who was going to protect her. She knew it was important to protect each other, and it was very important to protect our environment. Ira was going to ask her teacher if they could do another project about the coral reefs. She wanted to know more about what she could do to help protect them. Ira turned to say something to Micky and the dolphin jumped again. This time their boat wobbled and with one big splash she fell into the beautiful crystal clear water. When she came back up to the surface, she opened her eyes and there she was in her bedroom with her advent calendar still in her hands. She looked behind door 13 and there was a beautiful dolphin on the picture. Oh, what a dazzling and magical day 13 was! The coral reef is most certainly very important to all marine life, just like plants on dry land are. I'm so pleased to hear that there are places that can grow coral and replant it back into the ocean. How wonderful is that? Ira was so lucky to meet a dolphin. I wonder, have you ever seen a real dolphin? I also wonder what adventure awaits Ira on day 14. I hope you've enjoyed this Shed Time story, and if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you will be ready for the next story for us to share together. Bye-bye!